Welcome to another edition of the Turnpike Sports Book Report. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're here to give you a whip-around look at some of the latest news coming out of the sports betting industry. Press releases, info at turnpikesportsradio.com. This week in our state and national reports, we've got a few May benchmarks to talk about, as well as some June numbers for New York State.
Okay.
Deals, we've got a trio of soccer deals. Basically, the entire section is going to be soccer and slot deals this week.
Okay. A lot of soccer going on. A lot of soccer.
Industry updates. We've got licenses, launches, and unfortunately, what's becoming more commonplace on this show, closings and exits.
Oh, okay. That's sad.
Yes. Well, market correction.
Yeah, that's what they call it, market correction.
And then we'll finish up with our legislative roundup with news out of New York, New Jersey, and Delaware. We'll start talking state and national right after this.
Interest rates and inflation are out of control. Is your credit card debt also out of control? It's time to resolve your debt and take back control for a lot less than what you owe. If you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt, then you need to call us right now. Debt Fix Pros can significantly reduce the amount you owe, and you could be debt-free faster than you think.
I knew we had to do something. Our debt was growing.
It was getting out of control, and we just didn't know what to do.
We saw an ad for Debt Fix Pros. We called, and they showed us how fast they could get us out of debt.
It really was amazing, and now we're back in control.
Call now, and we'll show you how easy it is to fix your debt. The call and consultation are free. Call Debt Fix Pros right now at 800-479-3522. That's 800-479-3522. 800-479-3522.
Attention. If you owe back taxes to the IRS, watch this urgent message. The IRS is cracking down by hiring 87,000 new agents to garnish your paycheck and put liens on homes and businesses. They can even seize your bank account. The IRS calls it enforced compliance, and now they have the manpower to get you. Penalties and interest on unpaid taxes compound daily. So call One Stop Tax Relief Shop and get the IRS off your back. They're experts in the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered. And no other tax shop gets you more or faster approvals. One Stop Tax Relief has resolved thousands of cases since 2014 and saved clients millions of dollars. Call now for a free consultation. Connect with tax professionals who get the IRS off your back.
Call 800-605-0688. 800-605-0688.
One Stop Tax Relief Shop.
Welcome back to the Turnpike Sports Book Report. We're going to start off our state and national reports out in Nevada, which reported its May sports betting numbers.
Okay.
The all-time total handle for Nevada has passed $41 billion. This is post-PASPA.
I'm sure it's a lot more than that.
Probably a
post-PASPA,
ton more.
I guess. Yeah.
Yes. This is post-PASPA, $41 billion.
There has to be some figures on that. I got to look that up. I mean, all-time Nevada, I need to see. Not post-PASPA. I mean everything about Nevada.
Well, you know, they have these places called the Nevada Gaming Control Board and the Nevada Gaming Commission. They may have some of those numbers.
Yeah, some of them. They should have them all.
Well, all the ones that were reported.
Yeah. That's true. That's a good point.
Yes. Also in May, the mobile handle for the state accounted for 68% of the total handle that month and 66% of the total revenue.
Okay.
So the mobile part of Nevada's industry is starting to climb a little bit.
Yeah, but they like it down. I mean, here in New Jersey, it's always between 92 and 95%. In Nevada, they have that, requirement that when you sign up for mobile, you have to finish the registration at the casinos or at the actual sports book, the physical brick and mortar sports book, and that's the business plan for Nevada. They need people going into the casinos. They want foot traffic into the casinos.
Well, it's also why they're lagging behind some other neighboring states now too.
Sure.
Yes.
But you know what? Nevada, that's their thing. They need people in the casinos.
They need the tourism.
It's the tourism and it's that kind of city where it's mostly visitors. And it's I don't know how many visitors when they're going to a sports betting state sign up for an account in that state. So, maybe that's part of it too. It's down part.
Yeah, maybe.
That's why it keeps it down. So.
Over in Ohio, they reported their May numbers. State of Ohio's all-time total handle has already passed $11 billion.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. And about $3.6 billion of that has occurred through the first 5 months of this year, 2024,
It's
which
been
is
2.5
an
years,
amazing year
right?
so far.
It's been 2.5 years,
Yes.
right? Since.
All-time tax revenue also passed $200 million. So that's kind of interesting because Ohio was one of the ones that changed their tax rate halfway through all their industry launch.
But they
here.
did have the best industry launch
Yes.
of all the states. I think it was like 12:01 on New Year's Day, and it was great.
It was a shotgun launch.
Yeah, no, it was great. No, it's a big party.
FanDuel lost out to DraftKings in both handle and revenue for the month. So we have DraftKings leading Ohio for the month of May. And DraftKings had its 9th straight month of at least $200 million in handle and $20 million in revenue.
Okay.
Yep. And the only two books that reported losses, Prime Sportsbook and Better.
Mm-hmm.
Over in Colorado, we have their May numbers.
Okay.
And Colorado is our favorite state to talk.
You know what I'm going to ask about? Well,
that's what we're going to be talking
table
about.
tennis.
That's what we're going to be talking about.
All right. Okay.
I have to say we didn't have too many other benchmarks to talk about, but according to the May sports betting report, the all-time table tennis handle in the state, $400 million.
Okay.
It actually had just under $14 million in handle for the month of May. It was about just over 3% of the total handle, which is very unusual. Usually it's around 1.5% to 2% of the total handle.
We always talk about the numbers for table tennis, and it seems like it's most popular in Colorado. They love their table tennis there. I'm wondering if you actually went to a physical sports book in Colorado, will you see more table tennis than you will see in other states? Do they have them on the big monitors? Do they have them playing on the TVs? I'm just curious about that.
Well, this might be an
if
indication.
someone from Colorado knows, if they have it playing,
this might
let
be an
us know.
indication. Only $195 of that was spent in retail.
$195
of the table tennis.
$195, not
just under $200.
Just not $195 million. It's
Nope.
$195.
$195 was wagered in retail for table tennis.
Well,
So it's all online.
That might
That answers your question,
You might
I
have
think.
just answered my question.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, Colorado set monthly revenue and handle records for boxing.
Oh, okay. Good.
Over in Virginia, we've got their main numbers. 9th straight month of at least $500 million in total handle for the Commonwealth, and as well as the all-time total handle has passed $16.5 billion.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to finish up with New York here. We've got New York's numbers for the week ending June 30th. Hope to have.
So we have do we have the whole month yet for
not
New
yet,
York?
Not
No.
yet. Hope to have those soon.
Okay.
So should
You really
definitely have
can't-
them for the next episode.
It's one of those weird things with New York. Sometimes when the month ends in the middle of the week, there's some accounting situations where some of the days are counted to the next month. And
Well, it's really
so
it really depends
it's
on
best
when
to
they
wait for the official
Right.
tally from New York State.
It's actually dependent upon the Gaming Commission itself because they have to report the revenue to the Department of Revenue.
Sure,
That's the key to when they're going to
No,
what
I
counts
understand,
as
so.
a month there. So, but
a lot of people are thinking, "Oh, I can just go and add it all up and stuff
Yeah, you
like
can't do
that."
that.
No, it's kind of difficult.
the
you know.
beankeepers.
Yes.
We have week ending June 30th. Lowest weekly handle since September 9th of 2023.
Okay.
Yep, fiscal year-to-date gross gaming revenue past $550 million.
Mm-hmm.
6th straight week of below $400 million in a weekly handle. First time in the last 8 weeks, gross gaming revenue was below $30 million. It was $29 million. So
Well,
slow month again. Slow week again for New York.
Well, the Mets are on and off. They started terribly this year. They got hot, and then they're starting to cool off again. But had some pretty bad losses. The Yankees, my God,
They're slumping.
Oh,
Is a nice way to put it.
Boy, they gotta get themselves out of that. Well, if you're a Yankees fan, maybe it's better to have this slump now, other than late summer or fall.
If that keeps Yankee fans happy,
So
to say it that way,
if
you gotta
that'll
look
help
at it that
you
way.
get through
Yeah.
it, it's But no, the Yankees have not been. I think it's for the last 4 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. They're the worst record in baseball.
Yeah.
So the Yankees are not doing very well right now, as we speak. Hopefully, as this is televised, maybe they have turned it around a little bit. But
Well, for Yankee fans, let's hope so.
who knows?
All right, that's the end of the state and national reports. We're going to start talking deals right after this. Well, as I said at the top of the show, this entire deals section is going to be soccer and slots.
This last 3 weeks have been all soccer.
Yes.
When I put it on TV, it's soccer's there. I hear on the radio talking about soccer. Now we have deals, soccer.
Yep.
So.
Well, we've got Genius Sports leading off.
Okay.
Genius Sports and the UEFA, the United European Football Association, announced a deal for Genius to provide player tracking data for some of its club matches, including the Europa League, Nations League, European qualifiers. Overall, it's going to be about 1,300 matches.
Okay.
Genius will install AI-enabled cameras inside more than 140 stadiums.
Wow. Okay.
And it's basically just going to be data, for the graphics and everything else. And this is what you need.
If you're a sports bettor or fantasy sports, data is the engine that drives this activity.
Yes.
So good. And Genius Sports is a great organization, and they're one of the best.
Yes.
When you're dealing with data. So good.
And the data capture camera systems are going to be run through their Second Spectrum division, which is the AI-enabled data tracking system.
Okay.
Over in New Jersey, we have Hard Rock Digital announcing a deal with Aristocrat Gaming, which will make Aristocrat Gaming's suite of games, interactive gaming content, available on Hard Rock Bet's platform in New Jersey. That's hard to say.
Okay.
Hard Rock Bet's platform in New Jersey.
Now, are we talking about like slot machines, or are we talking about these?
I'll give you the rundown. Some of the games include Buffalo, which is their Buffalo line of games.
Okay.
Timberwolf, Wild Wild Emerald, Firelight 2, Windfall Wishes, Wild Leprechaun, Twilight Forest,
Leprechauns,
Frog of Riches, and Secrets of the Phoenix Elements. And the Leprechauns game is the one you like playing in the brick and mortar. With the little big leprechaun with the little big head, little
have
body.
I been mispronouncing that all
It's
this
leprechauns.
time? Leprechauns.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, I thought it was leprechaun.
I mean, they're still leprechauns.
Okay,
but in the game is called Leprechauns.
I did not know that.
The slot theme.
All right.
Yes.
I'll make a note of that next time I see him on the floor.
Over in the acquisition area, we have GeoComply announcing it's taking a minority position in the group called Betting Hero.
Okay.
Now, Betting Hero is basically the group that helps sign up organizations onto sports betting platforms. They actually are physical, like a concierge service.
Okay.
They go to places and they help people sign up.
All right.
And they're going to be taking a 40% interest in that. The other 60% is being sold back to the co-founders.
All right. Okay.
According to Betting Hero itself, the company has converted over 500,000 new users to online sportsbook and iGaming operators in its existence.
Nice.
So 500,000 new customers are attributed to Betting Hero.
Okay.
Which now GeoComply will own most of, or a chunk of.
Nice.
Now we're going to finish up again with more soccer. We've got a trio of soccer deals.
Give me more soccer.
All for BetMGM UK.
Or
more importantly, Leo Vegas, which is what's running everything there. BetMGM UK and Leo Vegas are basically the same entity. We've got first deal, the Wolverhampton Wanderers FC with the Premier League, 2-season deal there. We're going to be seeing...
what is this? The BetMGM?
This is BetMGM UK.
They're,
this is all BetMGM
They're the
UK. official European betting partner of Wolverhampton Wanderers for FC. This is all official betting partners.
Okay.
So we've got branding seen at the stadium, also the pitch side LED advertising system, static branding on the sites, as well as media interview backdrops and all around Compton Park.
Okay.
The logo is going to appear on the training kits, as well as they didn't say whether or not it's going to happen, but everyone's thinking it's going to be. They're going to have the sponsorship of the training kits for the next set of years.
Now, let me get this straight.
Training kits are the uniforms.
Are the uniforms.
Yes.
Now, you're talking about the sweatsuits. I mean,
the stuff they wear during practice.
sweatsuits.
I don't know if they wear
Kits.
sweatsuits.
They're called kits.
I would assume they wear shorts and shirts during practice.
I
too.
don't know. Do they have the tear-off things like the basketball players do?
I do not know.
Okay.
I do not know. BetMGM.
But they're called kits.
They're called kits.
All right.
BetMGM UK also announced a deal to extend its official betting partnership for Newcastle United in the EPL. And also BetMGM and BetMGM UK announced a 3-year partnership with Premier League club Tottenham Hotspur FC.
All right.
So we've got 3 Premier League deals in the last week by BetMGM UK, Leo Vegas. There's a lot of movement going on there for BetMGM UK. The soccer season is pretty big for everybody there, so that's good moves.
No, absolutely.
That's it for the deals. We're going to start talking industry updates right after this.
Imagine if you lost 20, 30, 40, or even 50 pounds or more right away. Would you be more attractive to the opposite sex? Feel better? Sleep better? If you've tried to lose weight in the past and repeatedly failed, then you need to know about a true game-changer medication. Semaglutide is FDA approved. It can produce quick and easy results. Call the number on your screen now for free info. This is the last diet you'll ever go on. Finally lose the weight and keep it off. There's no pain, no surgery, no exercise plan, no starvation, no fasting, no silly meal prep. In fact, you can continue to eat the foods you love. Pause this screen and take down this number or store it in your cell phone. But call today for free information. The Advanced Medical Weight Loss Program is physician-based and works with your body naturally to create the feeling of being full. This is not just about losing weight. This is about what your life can become as a thinner you. Call the number on your screen now for free info. Finally lose the weight and keep it off. Look great this summer, but hurry. There's a huge demand for this product and shortages may occur at any time. Call the number on your screen now for free information.
Welcome back to Turnpike Sports. We're going to start off the industry updates segment talking fines, or one fine in particular.
Uh-oh.
We have
Wait, let me guess. Underage gambling or
No.
gambling on a sport they shouldn't be? I mean, I know a lot of these states have the rule where, you're not allowed to bet on, college teams in the state. So I've seen a lot of fines for that stuff.
short answer, no.
No. Okay, just new and exotic things that
We
they're
have
being
the
fined for.
Pennsylvania Gaming Control Board approving a consent agreement. Basically, it's a settlement.
Okay.
Regarding a fine of $100,000 against Live Casino Hotel Philadelphia,
Oh, okay.
taking and placing sports wagers by the phone.
Oh, okay.
Which these are called proxy wagers
Yeah.
under Pennsylvania law. They're not permitted to be done at all, and so they have 15 wagers totaling $287,421 over an 8-day period for one patron who was not present in the casino.
So this
They
happened.
took 15 wagers.
This happened over
8 days.
8 days.
Yes.
Okay.
This person wasn't at the casino, but he called in, and they.
Do you know if anyone lost their job over that, or?
We have 3 Live Casino Sportbook employees who accepted and placed the wagers were terminated,
Okay.
and the board revoked the gaming employment license of each.
All right.
So they took a heavy toll right there.
Yeah. For everyone else listening out there, this who works in a casino or a sports book, this is a teaching moment.
Yes, yes.
Do not do that.
Patron was placed on the board's involuntary exclusion list and could no longer gamble in Pennsylvania at all.
Okay.
So
Well, was that person who was making the bets or calling in, was that person from Pennsylvania? Was he out of state? Is that why he?
a lot of that's been kept.
Okay, that's been
privileged.
quiet.
That's
okay.
been privileged,
Yeah, I'm
so,
just curious. Why phone? Why
He couldn't
that
get to the casino.
Well, why that casino? And
First of all, you don't know. It's 8 days. You can
Sure.
speculate. He's on vacation somewhere and he wanted to bet. He's on the other side of Pennsylvania for a while.
Okay. Well,
Could be anything. There's so many different reasons why.
I'm just curious when there's mobile sports betting. I'm just wondering, is an issue about limits? Why was he calling in the first place? I guess we probably won't know, but I'm curious about that.
Could be issues with his mobile account too.
I don't know. We don't know that. Speculation and
everything
I'm
is
very,
up in the air there.
But I would love to know the story behind that. Why that was even done.
Well,
in a world of mobile sports betting,
probably never
why
know.
was that done?
We'll probably never know.
All right.
Over in West Virginia, the crusade against Bovada has continued with the West Virginia Lottery Commission
what are we up
officially
to now?
sending a cease and desist letter to the operator.
Okay, we got
We're up
West
to
Virginia,
about 6, I believe.
West Virginia. I know Michigan was the first one.
Colorado,
Connecticut. I know that.
That's 4. I think Pennsylvania is going to be doing something.
Okay.
Jersey maybe as well.
My question on that one too is I have a lot of questions about when you do these things. What prompted this now? I'm just very curious about. I think Michigan was the first one.
Too many studies showing.
It is good that they're doing. They're unlicensed, and it's bad for the U.S. regulated industry. But I'm just curious. Did something trigger this, or something? Why now? They've been doing this
with
for a
regards
while.
to Michigan. They've always been against unlicensed gambling,
which is great.
And they just took it to the next step.
And
here.
every state should be.
And now
I'm just curious.
Well, once you have one state doing it, the other states follow.
I guess so.
I'm waiting to see what Massachusetts does.
But good. I mean, if they're unlicensed, then that's harmful to the U.S. industry. It's harmful to patrons. Maybe some can't get their. It's harder to get withdrawals if it's an offshore account. So I don't know what the situation is.
No response from Bovada yet. So.
Okay.
Over in New Jersey again, we're going back to New Jersey. We've got Ocean Casino Resort launching the first system of cashless gaming in a casino.
Oh, okay.
Basically, guests can download the app, and when you go to cardless login for machines on the machine's display, you scan a QR code, and you can just play the table games.
Oh, okay.
As is.
Now,
same thing with slots.
Okay, but I'm again, here we go. More questions. You have a rewards card. I have a rewards card. You have at Ocean. We were there all the time. Is the cashless gaming also through the rewards card?
Yeah.
Okay.
You hook everything
into it, and you can use your card. Yeah. You don't have to download the app, or you have to download.
Well, you have
the app?
to. If you haven't downloaded the app, you have to download the app.
Okay.
Yeah. And parking is run through that now too through Ocean Casino.
Yeah. I saw that. I parking's strange to me, so I don't know how that's worked through the app at all. But you need the rewards card and the app.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So it's good to get the app anyway.
Going up 95, we have the Connecticut Lottery announcing that the iLottery system in the state is now officially launched. They had 2 weeks of a soft launch.
Okay.
They said they experienced more than 10,000 wagers during the first week of its soft launch there. Mm-hmm. They are now the 11th state to provide an online lottery.
Okay.
Over in Maryland, we have the Veteran Services Corporation launching their new site with BFee. It's called Let's Bet MD. Some questionable odds they threw up there raised a couple eyebrows. They weren't as good as other places, but I'm assuming at some point they'll get with the program and get back.
They'll fall. Everyone falls in line. There's some variations. Yeah. You always have to look for value, but what's new ones come on and they kind of fall in place and they see what's going on. So
And very quickly, our last two stories in Indiana. Bluebet has announced it's terminated its market access agreement with the Horseshoe Casino in the state, so they are out of Indiana.
All right.
And also, Indiana has announced that they've added, and I'm going to get this right because I want to read my notes here. It's a whole list. Czech Extraliga, British Basketball League, Liga Nacional de Basketball League. I fake accent there. United States Auto Club, Asian Football Confederation Champions League, EFL Leagues 1 and 2, the WNBA All-Star Game, and all Summer and Winter Olympics have been added to the wagering menu in the state.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So that's it for the industry updates. We're going to finish up with our legislative roundup. Starting off our legislative roundup, we're going to be up in New York State.
Okay.
As everyone knows, we have Joseph Adabo's bill waiting for signature by Governor Kathy Hochul. Hochul. I always mispronounce that. But she has just been sitting on it. And while she's been sitting on it, the New York State Gaming Facility Location Board approved a new June 27th, 2025 bid deadline for downstate casino potential operators. So everyone's waiting to see what's going on here. I'm assuming Hochul is going to be sitting on this while.
Let me tell you something. The New Jersey gaming industry is holding its breath right now.
Yes.
When you have New York City area casinos, that's going to be a big effect on Atlantic City. So,
well, I can understand.
It also, but what it also might do is might increase the chances for a Meadowlands kind of casino there. We already have a sports books there.
We'll see. But Adabo's bill would have an August 31st, 2024 deadline for all the bids to begin, and the board felt it was too tight of a timeline. So. Logical reason, whether or not it's actually done to do something else in terms of below board stuff, we'll know. But again, we don't know exactly whether or not the Dabo's bill is going to be signed.
Yep.
Over in New Jersey, we have ACR 140, which is a concurrent resolution in the Assembly. That was introduced, and the aim of the resolution is to allow New Jersey sports bettors to wager on in-state collegiate teams and events.
Oh, okay.
Don't know if anything's going to happen. There's already a bill on the books from 2020, from this year, a 2024 bill introduced by Michael Venezia, which would also need voter approval in November to take effect for that change in the sports betting law.
Okay, we'll see what happens there.
Yes. And in Delaware, Rush Street can breathe easy because BetRivers remains the only sports betting app currently in operation in Delaware. The bill to bring multiple sports betting apps to the state failed to become law. Basically, the session ended without them even discussing it.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if they really wanted to talk about it to begin with.
Oops, we're out of time.
Yes, so it wasn't even talked about. So BetRivers can rest easy for another period of time before the next legislative session.
Okay.
That's it for this week's Turnpike Sports Book Report. If you've been watching on TV, the ticker's been flying by below us with news from international and entertainment sections of the industry. And as always, and it will be, once this show is released on Monday mornings, you'll see a full print version of the book report on our blog, turnpikesports.us. Click on the blog button, you'll see it there. That'll have news stories we covered in the half hour here, what's in the ticker, as well as news stories we didn't have a chance to cover anywhere else for the past week. So please check that out at your leisure.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.